trying to get to you to hear, especially because I am trying to see and I'm trying to measure how God has really been good. I might not have dated this, but this whole journey started way back 2010. The Chalk Boy brand eventually was registered as a business in 2012, if I'm being precise. And but we have had a whole lot. So, like I said, we started from packaging imported chocolates, and I remember just as immediately after I graduated, I started doing a little research on how we could start manufacturing locally, and I did a lot of experiments, a whole lot of experiments. I packaged myself as if I knew it all. We are doing everything excellently, but I was doing a lot of experiments. So I was trying to get the best recipe, the best taste, the best everything. But that was I eventually graduated after the extra semester in 2012, and in 2015, because of my quest, I'm searching on Google and looking for different opportunities on how I could make chocolate and how I could make it better from. In fact, I remember I used to buy cocoa powder a lot to try and eventually make chocolate. I eventually found a training opportunity in the US, in the International Culinary Center in New York, where I eventually went to learn how to make chocolate candy. And it was an amazing experience. The funny truth about that story that many people don't know is at the end of the training, I wasn't even taught how to make chocolates from bean. I was taught how to make chocolates from chocolate curvature. I eventually became a full certified chocolatier. There's a difference between a chocolatier and a chocolate maker. If you want to find out, that's another ballgame. But that was what eventually sprung it forth to who I eventually was able to personally develop myself. So I was able to understand the taste bud of the tastes and the palettes of chocolates as candies, and it helped me especially in my quest for making chocolate all the way from the scratch, from raw cocoa. So I went to the US, learned how to make, funny enough, I didn't even realize it back then, but when I eventually look back at pictures, I realized I was the only dark-skinned person in my class. And I had a bit of picking on in my class. That's a story for another day. Maybe I should go back into it. And but I eventually got my certificate for my chocolate candy training. I told you guys that my extra semester batted something. It was what batted Chalk Party. That was way back 2012. Chalk Party is 11 years old now, and it is the biggest family event, at least that we are sure of. In fact, people can boastfully say maybe in Southeast Asia, we are really not trying to compete with them, but where we are sure of is where we are. And gathers over 10,000 youths on a yearly basis. And I remember 2012, it was still imported chocolate. 2013, it was imported chocolate. 2014, it was also, 2012, 2013 was imported chocolate. 2014, it was chocolate derivatives that I worked on personally. So from chocolate cake to mousse to chocolate syrup to chocolate, not even chocolate syrup, it was more molten chocolate. So we used that to put what we call marshmallows and the rest. Till 2015, when I went for training and came back, and I'm like, okay, now it's time to test what I have learned. And we had Chalk Party that year. We had about a bit over 4,000, about 5,000 people, where we tested our first 1,000 candies, bars, they were minis actually, on people, and asked them, oh, what do you think about the taste? Do you think it's nice? And a lot of the feedback we got back then was, it's nice. They didn't expect anything less. We had asked a couple of people, did they think it was locally made and stuff, and I don't think anybody thought it was locally made. And that was 2015. So we eventually battered it and christened it Chalk Boy chocolate. We came up with 3 names for the 3 variants: Sensation, Indulge, and Desire. They all have specific reasons for such things. Sensation for ones that are milk chocolate, and it's supposed to just appeal to you. It's just supposed to make you feel very, very like it is milk chocolate that everybody knows the brand. Then indulge is that chocolate that you just want you to just keep having. Because milk white chocolate is like the sweetest version of chocolate. You can always just indulge and enjoy our white chocolate. Desire is half chocolate. And the name desire is because we want it to be desirous. Because many people don't like dark chocolate, but we want you to love it. And that's where we came up with the name Desire for it. And from then I remember also after we launched the brand, maybe April 2016 or so, I got a call from Everyday Live TV to come and do a presentation on TV and how we go about doing all of our stuff. And from there it has been upward forward. We have had quite a number of countries outside Nigeria that have exported the product to, that we make all the way from our raw cocoa that we get here in Nigeria to do from farmers that I even personally know. So it's been a journey that I have really enjoyed, especially the parts of the growth. Choc Party right now is a household name. In fact, if you don't want to do it, the demand for it is such that we have to. The Choc Point brand is a growing brand on its own, and I remember specifically when we moved from just doing the chocolate bars to the chocolate spread. The chocolate spread, the idea, we launched the chocolate spread, we had a launching event for it and all. I remember where the whole idea came to me, and I spent about 6 months working on the recipe and another 6 months perfecting how it spreads. The chocolate spread came from the idea one day. I was headed home and I bought bread, and I just realized that bread is like a staple food in Nigeria. Everybody eats bread, and we usually eat it with margarine, mayonnaise, jam, and chocolate spread or peanut butter. Those 5 criteria. And I'm like, why can't we also make our own chocolate spread? And I worked on that recipe for long and launched it. I remember in the launching event, we launched several chocolate candies, truffles, bonbons, rochers, and what have you. We served all of that in the event because we wanted to launch our chocolate cafe, which right now doesn't exist. It's another field part of the business that people do in their life. We just closed the cafe services, but we are doing our chocolate spread, which now is going national. We have many stores in Ibadan already having it. It's already in Lagos, in many stores in Lagos, and right now it's somehow taking a forefront, more forefront than even our chocolate brands. In fact, as a company decision, we felt like, okay, let's go ahead with chocolate spread because more people are likely going to want to eat bread as and use chocolate spread than eat a bar of candy, because that idea actually, the understanding came from how we are shaped, where we most likely, by the way, most likely first eat banana, then eat rice, then eat pie, then maybe somewhere on number 9 before we now remember chocolate. So, and I'm like, okay, if we are all the way far in number 9, is there anything somewhere close by that can relate to chocolate? That was where the bread came in. The bread is something we used to breakfast. So let us do a spread of chocolate spread and can enjoy. And those are some major milestones. The chocolate spread in particular got certified by NAFDAC in 2020, yes, about 2 years. In 2020 we got a NAFDAC certificate for the product, and so we can sell it in any store. And it's really doing well. We have got a lot of testimonials where people just have been spread and just really